Right, I think the stream is up and running. Hello. Hello, we've had 3 laps so far. The championship leader is getting ready to start his lap. They should be up there. It appears that most drivers are going to be starting on softs, but we've got Kimi and Brady starting on mediums, Brady being championship leader by 22 points. They come across the line with a 106.3. Definitely room for improvement about that. So far 14 cars have set the fastest lap. 2 on mediums, rest on softs. Looks like Avesta Racing's got the lead by quite a bit. And it's just going out to try and set another faster lap. He's less than a tenth ahead of AMCF. So we'll see who gets the pole. Kimi's having another go and is already a tenth up in the first sector. He might be able to move up, despite being ahead of multiple people on softs while he's only on mediums. Where's he in sector 2? He's half a second up. Now that isn't going to be enough for a position unless he can get that up to 9/10ths, but it's much improved lap. Kimi does not move up a position, but he did improve his time by a fair chunk. So he is in a much stronger position. Grid. So this is the drivers in pole in the second, one right behind the other, fighting it out to start on the front. Looks like AMCF is going to improve his lap. Is the same true for Avesta Racing? And he gets pole, but he has it immediately taken back off him. There's just 1.5 tenths between these two. Going to create for some interesting racing. Right, and this is the championship leader we're on board with. Is he going to set a lap? No, he's coming back into the pits. Right. He only has to improve by 200ths to go up one more position, but he should be able to get more than that. He might be able to get ahead of... Oh no, he's coming into the bits. Yes. Bilgar's more than a second and a half down this lap, so he's probably going to out of it. Who else is on the lap? No, it's a slow lap. OMG Tommy is going to be pushing a few more positions up. Currently on the third row, but only has to gain 2/10 to change that to the second row. He's got traffic in the way, he's going to be able to clearly get past. You'll probably appreciate the draft and DRS here, it isn't going to be easy. He's on the grass, and he's pulled out of his lap. His back marker's got in the way. The instructor's gone off. He's also pulled out of his lap now. Is he going to be able to prove his lap from last? No, he's coming to pits again. Still first back of qualifying. The instructor's going to set his first lap. He's a long way off pace to everyone else, but he does have a lap he's set now. Now he's going to put him above manually. Ooh, this is his lap. Okay, Structural managed to get himself 17th, so he's ahead of Will. Still very far down the order, looking to improve his lap if he can. Now, Kingski coming into the pits. He was a 10th down from his previous lap, so it wasn't worth carrying it round. Brady's not in a lap either. Ooh, that's Tommy crashing there. It's not what he wants to be doing. Where's Tommy going to come? Going into the last sector. Actually, it's a very slow lap. He was probably just warming up his tyres. We know that he crashed earlier. He's coming into the pits. He's not going to try and set another lap. Who is on that? AMC Actors. Ooh! He has hit another driver, and it looked very deliberate. That was the Williams of Ferrotti. Now he's off in the grass. Don't quite know what he's doing, but I'm sure it's going to be brought into question afterwards. We've only got a minute and a half to qualifying left, just over that. Oh, and I guess he does not want to set another lap, because he's banged it in the wall. The best racing seems strong with his position, he's not going to bother setting another lap. Junior Kingski and Alex Bomberg all look like they're going to try and set one last lap if they can. Junior's going to get the first lap. Is he going to go for it? Yep, he's going to try and set another lap. In fact, he's timed it, so he's got 2 more laps if he goes for it quickly. Which is a strong position to be in, considering the person ahead of him cannot set another lap due to ramming their car into the wall. Right, okay. So how's Junior doing? Judging by his time, I think this might just be a warm-up lap for his next lap. So he's more than the second down. Kingski's half a tenth down, so we could still be on a good lap. Didn't see how far. Alex Bomberg is up a tenth and a half. He is able to challenge Kingski. So Junior's in his last lap, and he has the hopefully the slipstream for him of Will in McLaren. First driver to finish. So the championship leader, he's setting 1 last lap. He has now moved on to softs. This is not going to be an improvement of the lap. So I don't know what his strategy was, but he is going to be starting in 6th. His Junior, he's almost a 10th down. I think he's pulling out of his lap. Yeah, he's coming to the pit lane. So who have we got left? Just Will, who's crossed the line nice and slowly. Okay, that is everyone. So the race should be starting nice and soon. And hopefully that will be a nice exciting race. Okay, so this is going to be where we're starting. Someone had a 5 position penalty, so FM70CR7 is moved down, pushing everyone up the order. Got Vesta Racing, AMCF, Junior, King, ASDF Kimmy, Alex, Brady, and then everyone else down the order. Now Manuel did not manage to set a time. Don't know if that was deliberate or just wanted to start from the back to avoid the chaos of turn 1. We will see. It likely will be chaos with a corner like this one. Very heavy braking point off the back of a straight. So, race is about to start now, qualifying's finished. Waiting for all the players to load in. Right. Here we go. So we've got our formation lap first, I think. Or is this the actual race? Seems that not everyone went off the line at the same time, so I'm going to assume it's the formation lap. Yeah, lap 0. Apologies for being stupid. Seems some drivers decided to race off the line. Some of the drivers don't understand it's the formation lap. Appears to be really pushing here. Or is he now? Now he's slowing down. Now Vesta Racing can make it so that AMCF has slightly colder tyres here by slowing down. So he's got the pack held up behind him. Right, here we go, lining up, getting ready to race. Just got the last two drivers, Renault and Haas to come. Okay, grid is all lined up. Here we go. One, two, three, four, 5 lights. And away they go. Keep a close eye out for turn 1, there's likely to be many incidents. AMFC gets an amazing start, immediately overtakes Vesta Racing. And he's gone into the grass. What a poor start. He's immediately dropped down to that 19th, 18th. We've got 19 drivers this race, and there's been an incident here as well. Looks like Line Games has been spun sideways, and I think he's got damage to his front wing. No, AMFC is an AI, so it's possible that his bot took over and caused him to crash, and why he got such a bad start. Already had one person retire. Yes, we've got Vesta Racing in the lead. He was on pole position, he managed to get it back. It appears safety cars come out. Well, virtual safety car. So all the drivers are lining up now. Nope, Will has gone into the pit lane. Probably needed a new front wing after that incident up at turn 3. Very good overtaking opportunity, but highly likely to cause an incident if you're not careful. So Will is the only driver that's gone into the pit lane. Marcus has retired, so that leaves us with 18 races now, after the 19 that started. Right, so how they're doing this, virtual safety car's being lifted. Vesta Racing and Kingsley have already pulled ahead by a second from Kimi. Junior just got overtaken by... how do you pronounce that? We're just going to call him the Racing Point because he's the only one. Never mind. Right. Structure going wide at the exit. So now we've had one lap all under green. So I think the field's going to start to spread out. Vesta Racing's got that second ahead. Kingski under threat from Kimi. Two drivers are all neck and neck here. Oh, and it seems that one of the Toro Rossos has gone into the pits. I assume that was front wing damage. It's a very common reason to go in. It's impossible to drive these cars without front wings. And it looks like AMCF is still His AI, he hasn't been able to rejoin yet. Right, so it looks like 2 and 3 and neck going into turn 3. This is the overtaking opportunity we talked about. And he got the dive bomb. Is he going to be able to cut it back though? They're side by side. ASDF Kimi does the inside line though, so we should be able to do this as long as he keeps it nice and clean. Yep. He's got the overtake done. Is he going to try and go for him again? Nope. He's got the overtake and has managed to pull away. But they are still neck and neck, and with the McLaren just behind them. Alex Bomberg ready to capitalise on any mistake either of them make. So it looks like there aren't many battles lower down the field. It is all up front, with 2 and 3 being the main fight here. Actually, it's the battle for second. There's 3 of them now. Nearly making a mistake and sliding off there. Going to cost him a bit of time along this straight. Ooh, someone's just got a 3-second penalty already. Already had multiple warnings and got themselves a penalty. Right. And these two are side by side here. This could be interesting. The McLaren has got him. He's got more straight line speed. Is he going to be able to hold it? Look at that. 3. All going into the corner at the same time. Looks like their positions are fairly solid. The McLaren did manage to pass both of them here. Oh no, just one. And our championship leader, Brady Pollock, who won both last 2 races at Monaco and Baku, is working his way up from where he qualified. Hoping to catch up to the battle for second, make it 3 drivers there. But Avesta Racing is absolutely pulling away. Ooh. Looks like he's just slowed down. Why's that happen? Is he going to go for the overtake here? No, so they all stay in their order. That is allowing Brady to catch up. And these are points he's going to be wanting to pull away from everyone else. Okay, so we can see the gap to the leader. Some people already nearly a minute down. This track barely been over a minute long. It won't be too long till they're getting lapped. Does appear the leader made a small mistake because he was a 3-second lead over second before, and that's dropped down now. Also appears that Kingski has managed to pull ahead of Alex and Kimi. There they go, none of these guys here are close enough to get an overtake. Further down the order, Junior might be going to go for a dive bomb. No, he decides better of it. Going to try and get him somewhere else, wants to keep it clean. Playing the long game here. They aren't even a quarter of the way through the race yet, so there's no point doing anything stupid at this point. But it does look like he's managed to get the pass done on the next corner. So I'll be happy to try and move up again, but also, is it going to be a double overtake? They've touched. But it looks like they've managed to keep it nice and clean here. There's lots of drivers all together. 4 of them. Are they going to keep it a clean race? Looks like Destructor goes a bit wide here. Is Lions Games going to be able to capitalise off this? Can he go for the dive bomb or not? Oh, nearly. Decides this might cause an incident. Salim has just crashed. It looks like his front wing is damaged. Have a look from this camera. Oh no, looked fairly healthy from there. That is going to cost him precious time that he'd like to be using to catch up. Kimi is right on the tail of Alex again. Hoping to get past him after he got past him earlier. The Structural's right behind Dolga, he's got Line right behind him. And actually, is this going to be an overtake here? They're going to make it? These are fast corners here, you've got to be very careful going into the last corner. Decides to pull out and nearly collects the Haas. Looks like they've all lined themselves up. No incident was caused. Is this going to be an overtake here by Rollock? Ooh. Seems he has just got him. They both went quite deep into that corner. They did manage to hold it. Ooh. Stuff's happening up on the track ahead as well. Structor nudged slightly wide. He's going to be wanting to try and get that overtake back. But is now under threat from Rollock. Is he going to get him here? Decide better of it. Structor going defensive. No, defend he has. It's locked up slightly there. Is that going to give... Seems he's got the inside line and the speed. Destructor nudging him on the tyre. Not very sportsmanship. But no, he has lost the position. Further order. Ooh, nearly spins it. Kimi's still trying to catch up with Alex. Like the Ferrari got an overtake back into turn 3. Has he made it stick? Ooh, very dirty racing there by Destructor. Still just within the rules, but pushing what the rules are. And Salim and you pair it with both. Pushed him out the way. One of them's gone wide. Salim has crashed yet again. It's his second crash of the race now we've seen. Not good news for him. So our championship leader Brady has just pitted for some new tyres. He has gone for hards, so maybe he thinks he can make it to the end of the race on those. Now is Ferrot going to go for the overtake into turn 2 again? Turn 3? Because these two always seem to be trying to get each other there. He's too far back, so hopefully he just tries to settle in and go for the next corner. Oh, he's gone for it. Is he going to hit him? Contact did happen, but they've maintained their positions. But it has cost. Line Game has managed to get through. These two are side by side here. What's going to happen here? They're going to keep it clean. Round the outside. Has to slot him behind. Seems that Kimi has managed to catch up here. Trying around the outside of turn 3. That has not done him well. He's going to have a lot to catch up now. He's lost some time. So the Destructor and New Ferret's battle actually cost them Lion's Game of getting past both of them. They have now just touched. Vesta Racing is still leading. He's going to get the cutback. Yes, he has. He's trying to squeeze him off the track. Just leaving him in car's width. Oh, got the connection being a bit unhappy. He has made the move, and he's kept it. So we've had 3 drivers now. Will, Itzy and YWR have all retired. Vesta, strong from the start, is still holding out his lead. Very few drivers have pit from their softs. So it's probably not going to be too long till they all start pitting. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers have pitted. But most drivers have gone up. Junior's the big loss here, and AMCF, but we know that he disconnected at the start. Don't know if he's been able to reconnect yet. And King has pitted, as has Alex. As has Kimmy. So it's like quite a lot of the drivers and softs are pitting. Vesta Racing and Polori, yeah, however you say that. The Racing Point I can't pronounce. Has got second. These 3 drivers are all coming out the pit lane. But they are going to hold on to 3, 4 and 5. Brady's not quite close enough to get them, but Brady has done a pit stop. So he is racing with them for position, if he can catch up. Looks like these two just overtook each other. Junior likely made a mistake. He is quite far down for his skill. It's a high chance he's going to be able to overtake very quickly. And here's his first one already. Round the outside with ease, miles ahead. There we go. Nice clean overtake. Kimmy's still trying to hunt down Alex. And it looks like a Vesta Racing is finally pitted. But the Racing Point that I don't know how to pronounce is still out on track, pushing his softs another lap. They're not going to last much longer. Vesta has maintained ahead of King and Alex. Aren't many battles going on at the moment. Just the pit stop strategy, people trying to undercut each other. But we've got many different strategies, some on hards, some on mediums and some on softs. So we will see which one prevails. We've got 2 drivers on hards, the vast majority have gone switched from soft to mediums. And we'll be expecting the Racing Point that I can't pronounce to pit this lap. He's likely going to come out in about 6th or 7th place. Let's see. 1 driver's passed him. 2, 3, 4. Where is he going to come out? Another one. So it looks like he's going to come out in 6th position. But he might end up fighting with Dogger. He's just got ahead of him. Junior's working his way back up the order. But his tyres are slightly older than most other people with the same strategy, so he might struggle a little bit more than the rest of them, having older tyres. Oh, looks like Destructor has he's retired. Didn't see the reasoning behind that. Lion gets overtaken by Rollock. Rollock will be happy now that Destructor's off the track, because they were fighting all the time, costing each other lots of time. It appears Kimi's catching up with the McLaren of Alex. Goes a bit deep into that corner, that's going to cost him slightly. But at least he'll be gaining time soon with DRS and Slipstream. Very nice. The side's better of the overtake. Save it for next lap if you can. Right, is this a battle further down the order here? Not quite close enough. Fastest lap has just got a 1:07. So it seems like there's a bit of a battle for second now. These three drivers all within a... well, with second intervals between them. They're going to be DRS in here. So that should help bunch them up. They might end up within a second of each other after this. Alex got quite an early apex, so probably lost a bit of speed coming out the corner. Seems like these two drivers here are side by side. Ooh, not side by side, but neck and neck. Might see an overtake here into turn 3. Or even one into turn 1. The side's better. Ah, here we go. He's got the overspeed and the DRS. And the inside line. And the Williams has gone through. Ooh. And the Haas has broke too late, he's going to have to pull into the slipstream. He's not able to defend his position. So Alex is caught up with King. Kimi's struggling to keep up with Alex though. Junior's got himself another penalty, 3 seconds penalty time to add to the end. But it is really the battle for second that's going to be the interesting one. These drivers are all on the same strategy and they're all neck and neck. So unless Brady can pull off some insane strategy that no one else has thought of, it looks like he's not going to make it 3 wins in a row. However, he is 22 points ahead, so if he finishes in 5th, he will definitely hold his championship lead. So yeah, it's like Kimi is starting to drop back a bit here. He's lost the DRS. Most of the other drivers are fairly spread out if we look at the track map. Junior's coming up on this next driver, Dolga. There we go. Nice exit to the corner there. DRS and slipstream, he might be able to get him in this corner, at the very least close the gap up to allow for another overtake later. Nope, dives to the inside with a Ricciardo-like move. Easy gonna hold it. They're side by side. Avesta setting the 107 flat. The fastest lap of the race. Oh, Junior has gone into the gravel. So it seems like he was not able to hold his position. He's going to attempt the overtake again this next lap. Might go into turn 1, might go into turn 3. He's got him here. He's got the speed. And he's got the inside line. Can he hold it? Yes. The question is Dolga going to be able to get him back over the next 2 straights? Doesn't look like he will. Battle for second is kicking off a bit here. Is he going to go for a move? We will see. He's got the speed. He's got the inside line. Can he hold it? Small amount of contact there. Just a bit of wall banging, nothing too heavy. Is he going to be able to get the overtake back immediately? No. So Alex now moves up into second position. Trying to hunt down Vesta Racing, who's on fresher tyres and keeps setting fastest laps. So it looks like they are going to really struggle to catch him. Junior's now managed to get himself past Dolga. He's looking for his next car to pass. But Dolga's still pretty much in his first set of tyres. He pitted almost immediately after a front wing damage, if I remember rightly. So his tyres are going to be getting quite old here, and it won't be long till he'll be thinking about changing to softs. Most other drivers carry them 12 or so laps. And here he goes, pitting, almost certainly for softs. And this will be his last stop. If we have a look, most drivers have done 1 stop, some have done 2. Where is he going to come out? Behind these, he's going to stay ahead of 12th, so he's got 11th position. Ooh, looks like Junior's left the session. We're able to give him the invite back. How are we on incidents though? I mean, plenty of warnings, people exceeding track limits, terminal damage. Quite a few penalties as well, nothing too heavy. Most drivers just coming off with a few 3-second penalties here or there for too many warnings. Junior's going to be really annoyed at this, cause while he can't rejoin, his bot's going to be losing precious time to his opponents. OMG Tommy just got himself a 3-second penalty. Right. This battle for second appears to have opened up a bit, now with back markers in the way. We are now down to 15 drivers. Ooh, Rollick got himself a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car. And we've had someone else retire. AMCF. Person who after turn 1 was in first position but immediately crashed and then lost connection. So we'll see when Rollick goes for his drive-through penalty, if I read that right. In the meantime, only real battle appears to be between OMG Tommy and Lion Games. Everyone else is fairly spread out. There is a bit of a battle for 5th place, but nothing too heavy yet. Is he going to be able to get him on the DRS? He'll probably catch up, but won't be able to go for the overtake, so we'll just tuck him behind. Brady is on older hards. Well, the racing point I can't pronounce is on not as old mediums, so he should be able to get the overtake on tyre basis, and he has been slowly gaining on him, but we'll see. Now Rollock's tyres are 10 laps old already, so he will not be able to carry them to the end, certainly not while still pulling decent laps. So there's a battle for 7th, and then a battle for 9th. Very close battle for 5th here. Just managed to keep behind him, not breaking his front wing. Here we go, it's battle for 7th, battle for 8th, sorry, with 3 drivers involved here. All within a second of each other. He's managed to just defend. Did get himself a 3-second penalty for that cut in the corner though. And Rollock got through anyway. He's not going to be happy about that. And he's under threat from behind on top of that as well. Ooh, we've had some contact there. Everybody maintain their positions. Dolger is running very low on ERS. While his 2 rivals managing it fairly well. Lions Game has got 30%, so much happier position. Piers Jr. decided to just quit. Wasn't happy with how he was doing. His bot's going to finish the race then in a 9th, 14th, unless someone else makes a mistake. Who ideally wants to get at the inside, but he's forced to go around the outside. He's outbraked him, but is he going to stay on the track? Just, has he got enough grip to hold it? No, he does not. Is he going to get him again on this corner though? No. But it looks like it is going to be Avesta Racing that's going to win this. There's still many laps left to go, but he's been dominant from the start. He's on newer tyres. There's no reason to think he won't win at this point, but you never know with racing, it can change at any moment. So if we look at how far back from the leader, so far 4 drivers have been lapped. And then how many just up the road? It's the battle between Dolga and Lions that Avesta's going to come upon next. There's quite a high chance he'll catch them before the end of the race, but it is going to be a bit close. But Avesta Gaming does have the fastest lap by half a second. There are some very quick laps in there, wide variety, all 107s, 8s and 9s. Right, there's still this battle going on between Brady and the racing point I can't pronounce. Is there still a battle for 9th? Yes. There's also one down for 12th. Ooh, Mr. Liam has made a mistake there, that's allowed. E for it to get past. He locks up slightly, but both managed to hold it. So it seems that Lyons has lost someone, Douglas. That battle that was going on appears to have come to a conclusion. He's out of DRS range, so it looks like he's safe. Gone a bit deep there. Is he going to keep the toe? He's got DRS on his side. He is gaining already. Ooh, nearly lost it there. Managed to hold it. Shows the skill of the driver. The Avesta Racing here, coming up to a couple more back markers of Lions, Games and Douglas. I'm saying that name wrong, aren't I? Douglas. This entire time. Never mind. So he'll be happy. He's extending the gap to Alex. He's managed to make his 1-stop work. See how many of the drivers went for 1 stops and how many went for 2 stops. It's only ONG Tommy, FM70CR7 and E Ferret still racing that went for a 2-stop. Junior we know is letting his bot take over. So here he goes. This is Lions Games getting lapped here. There's Dolga up ahead, also about to be lapped. So he's only got 2.5 laps left, so he'll be starting to take it easy. Can afford to lose over 2 seconds a lap now, so he doesn't want to make a mistake, just take it to the end. Having said that, just nearly made a mistake there. Seems there's a bit of a battle for fourth. I think Kimi made a mistake. It's quite possible this battle will be decided on penalties. Brady's hoping to get top as he can. His worst result so far is a fourth. He got a fourth in Australia, and he got a first in Baku and Monaco. Ooh, and Brady's let Kimi through. Is that a deliberate choice? Kimi's pitted to go onto softs, that's why he's behind. He might be going for the extra point for the fastest lap. But he'll be hoping to get back past the racing point I can't pronounce. And he should easily be able to do it on tyres like that. He's got 2 laps to do it now, so I doubt there'll be a challenge for him with a track like this. 3 big straights, all of them DRS assisted. He'll be able to pull away in the middle sector once he gets the overtake done. Ooh, nearly contact there. No, Kimi's got it. Now has he got him back? He went for the outside, but was not able to get it. Kimi's managed to park it on the apex, prevented him getting a cutback. It looks like the race set in stone. There's just one last lap now for Vesta Racing. Lap one more car, and he'll be done. The only real question here is, will Kimi be able to get himself the fastest lap? He only needs to improve 1/10 on what he got last time. 1 and a bit tenths. So far he's up. It isn't DRS assisted by the driver ahead. There we go, Vesta Racing for the win. Alex Bomberg gets it in second. Kingski in third. Kimi next. Will he be able to get that fastest lap? It's the reason he did that extra pit stop. Will he be able to do it? Has gone wide. Has he got it? Yes, look at that. A 106.3. Miles ahead, purple. So the Racing Point did beat Brady in the end. But 6th is still a fairly solid position, helping him hold the championship lead. OMG Tom is the last driver to finish. Saved himself from being lapped. And a nice steady 7th. But that concludes the race. There we go. We'll try and speak to the winner here if we can afterwards. That and Kimi for his final lap at the end, if they want to. So here's your result. Vesta did stay in first. There were some penalties, but he did manage to hold it in first. Kingski, then Alex. That was one on penalties. Kimi kept his position and got fastest lap. There's plenty of penalties further down the grid. Got 16 seconds here. Well, there we go, that's our result. So most drivers opted for the soft medium strategy, some going for an extra soft at the end. Right, I'm going to try and speak to Vesta if we can. The winner of this race. Actually, we'll also try and bring in Kimi. About that last flying lap. Right. Hello. Right, he's in the party, just waiting for him to set himself up. Hello.
Hello.
Have you got your settings so that you can be heard on the live stream?
1 second. Yeah, it's allowed.
Okay, so, well, how do you feel about that race? You happy you won?
Yeah, well, I was scared about Alex overtaking me because I had penalties, but then basically, yeah, that's all.
And you nearly got the fastest lap. Yeah.
It was the lap, I don't know, 25 or 24, but I knew someone would have beaten it because there were many medium starters, so they would go with softs, which were much faster.
Well, actually, it was Kimi who also started on softs that got it. He went soft, medium, and switched to softs at the end, and he managed to get.
Yeah.
So he did a 2-stop. I think his original plan was a 1-stop. He managed to get the fastest lap by quite a bit. But yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the win.
Gap. Yeah, thank you.
And good luck for next race.
Thank you very much.
Right, I'm trying to get Kimi into the party for that last lap. But if he doesn't want to come, then that's his choice. No, I don't think I'm able to get him in. So, yep, that is it. But it was very close between the top two, purely because of penalties. Vesta was surprised he managed to get the win. But it was a good race, lots of close battles, not in first, but certainly the battle for second, for much of the race. I hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye.